Okay, as promised, I am going to start releasing my, what do you call it, reports on the information that I found. I was trying to think of, and I'm still going to look up the movie where some reporters go really, really far undercover to get a story. And that's what I'm gonna title this series as soon as I find time. I'm so tired. I haven't been able to. But anyway, um, so far I've named them after their zodiac signs, and it's only been one of them except for the Libras. The Libras is gonna confuse the shit out of you. And the Leo, there will be Leo 1 and Leo 2. So okay, let me back up a little bit. I'm a writer, but I'm a content creator and an author, and so a future filmmaker. And so my last book that I wrote, well, the last that I self-published on 11/11 was this one. His side, her side, and the side chick. And so I had somebody ask me like, which one of these were you? And so I was like, well, I guess at one point in time I've been all of them, so to speak, or not. Mind your business is what I should have told him. And so after I finished this, I was like, where does part 2 go? And so subconsciously, I never stopped writing this one, but I realized I had to cut it off at some point, and so I did, and that left me with part 2. So part 2 is pre-written already, but I came to the point where I needed to see, how does dating life look in 2024? Because I'm gonna be honest, I started this book a little while back, a long while back, okay? And so I had to see, what does dating look like in 2024? And I, like so many other women, are waiting on Prince Charming to knock on the door and be like, hey, I'm here. And I'm like, oh, okay, I've been waiting on you. That unfortunately is not how this shit works. Well, it's not really safe to just go out. I mean, nothing's really safe. It's still, it's a lot more dangerous now, but nothing's worse than online fucking dating apps. And that, you can take it to the bank. You can quote me on that one. It's trash in these dating streets. So I created a online dating profile. In my profile, it states, this is research. There's a picture. Nobody is led on unless you don't read the profile in the bio. Some of the men, I started in May of last year, late May, and I've deleted it about 4 times. It's frustrating. Even when you're doing research, it is so frustrating. It's so draining. It's terrible. So I've deleted it about 4 times. And this time I've left it up a little longer. It's been interesting. My findings have been very, very interesting. I'm going to start compiling a list of the things that they like that we didn't know they like, or the things that we think they like that they don't give a fuck about. That's interesting too. But what's always interesting for them is when I say, I can play a man's game, I just don't want to. I want to be in my soft girl ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be chill. I want to be calm. I don't want to have to be 2 steps ahead of you. because you're gonna play me, or you're gonna try to. That shit is exhausting. I quote all the time, DMX say, trust a snake to be a snake. You know that motherfucker gonna bite you. And speaking of snakes, I decided to come out here and get in nature so y'all would know that this research is not only draining and sucking the life out of me, that I have to come sit in nature and get grounded just to be able to relive all of this past 11 months. They are interesting creatures, and to know that they listen to each other. They have bad examples, they have no examples. The other quote, there's a couple of male dating coaches that I listen to that I believe that are sincere. They're the less popular ones. The tide picked up. They're the less popular ones. They don't have a following. And the I think Kevin Samuel's message was for trying to get women offended so that we would react and do the opposite of what he was saying, and all of that shit backfired. And I hate that I even say his name. The other guy, I don't really listen to him, but my one, Tony Gaston, I like him. I really believe him. I can't wait to tell y'all about this guy. He was so mad. Ace, I think Ace gives out some good information. What is it? Keita R. Rose or Keita J. Rose. I like to listen to them do it, but there isn't a whole lot of people saying, well, this is the way the men are doing it, and this is what they doing wrong. Let's show them not to do that, okay? One may say, okay, a lot of them say, my standards are high. Well, a lot of people said it. Okay, everybody said it, right? You know, I ain't gonna even say no lie. So, the caliber of men varies. And I think that a lot of people, when you say the caliber of man, I think a lot of people think money. And money is only half of it. Like, y'all say 50-50, but I'm saying I'm doing 100 over here, you doing 100 over there. That's 200. Somebody ain't got ways to 50-50. Okay. But it's not always about money and finances. It's more physical, mental, and spiritual. And I think once you align all of those things, the finances will come. You know, once you know everybody's established, and when you know, it'll just work. I think, because in this journey over the past 12 months, these butterflies are gorgeous. Butterflies transition. Some of them don't have anything to offer financially, but spiritually, what they give is priceless. Some of them can offer you everything materialistic that's priceless, and then steal your joy or your happiness. So I think, first of all, we need to define what love is for us. So when you go out there and you're looking for love, like, define it for yourself before you say what you want.